This is Somaliland, an independent and self-governing nation in the Horn of Africa. Yet, despite its clear sovereignty, Somaliland faces relentless economic and political challenges, many of which are deliberately orchestrated by Somalia with the backing of foreign powers. Somaliland has built a reputation for its resilient private sector, producing high-quality livestock, fisheries, and other manufactured export goods and great fintech services sector under the Made in Somaliland label. However, Somalia is actively working to undermine this success, blocking Somaliland's access to international markets and attempting to delegitimize its trade deals while using diplomatic influence to isolate the country economically. Somalia has employed various strategies to undermine Somaliland's quest for international recognition and economic development. These tactics include economic blockades, interference in key export sectors, and forming strategic alliances to isolate Somaliland diplomatically. One of the greatest threats to Somaliland's economy is Somalia's persistent attempts to obstruct its export sector. Livestock, the backbone of Somaliland's economy, faces bans in trade, restrictions imposed through Somalia's influence over Gulf countries. This directly impacts Somaliland's farmers and traders, who struggle to find stable markets. Despite having a reputation for high-quality livestock exports, as Berbera Port exports 90% of livestock exports in the Horn of Africa, in recent years, Somalia has been accused of meddling in Somaliland's vital livestock export industry. In January 2025, Somaliland's Minister of Livestock, Omar Shuaib Mohammed, accused the Somalia's federal government of disrupting livestock exports through the Berbera Port. He claimed that tax revenues from this trade were being redirected to Somalia's Ministry of Finance, leading to a temporary suspension of livestock exports as a form of protest. Further complicating matters, the Somali government reportedly granted exclusive livestock export rights to a foreign businessman, sidelining traditional Somali traders. This monopoly led to significant disruptions in Somaliland, with approximately 800,000 livestock stranded at Berbera Port and traders, warning of cascading economic repercussions. The fisheries industry, another promising sector, faces similar sabotage. Somalia falsely claims jurisdiction over Somaliland's waters and uses international maritime agreements to restrict the country's ability to enter into fishing contracts with foreign companies. This has made it difficult for Somaliland to capitalize on its rich marine resources. Even the service sector is under attack. Beyond goods exports, Somaliland's service industries, including banking, remittances, and airlines, are also under attack. Somalia actively pressures international financial institutions to avoid engaging with Somaliland's banking system, making it harder for local businesses to access capital and financial services. As recently, Somalia banned remittance and airlines companies of using the Somaliland label, with Somalia attempting to control airspace that rightfully belongs to Somaliland. Even Somaliland's aviation sector has been affected. Meanwhile, diaspora remittances, a crucial economic lifeline, face unnecessary bureaucratic hurdles due to Somalia's interference. This affects foreign airlines and restricts Somaliland's own aviation industry through the foreign aid interference and economic sabotage. Somalia's actions are not carried out alone. It leverages foreign governments' aid packages and organizations to enforce its economic blockade. Through diplomatic maneuvering, Somalia ensures that international organizations deny Somaliland's economic and trade agreements, blocking access to development funds and infrastructure investments. This economic sabotage is not just about trade, it's about control. Somalia aims to force Somaliland into submission, preventing it from fully realizing its economic and political independence. Despite these challenges, Somaliland continues to thrive. Its private sector remains strong, its economy continues to grow, and its people remain determined. However, breaking through Somalia's economic stranglehold requires stronger international partnerships, direct trade agreements with key markets, and a push for greater financial independence. The Made in Somaliland label is a testament to the country's resilience, and with the right strategies, Somaliland can overcome these economic blockades and establish itself as a key player in the regional and global economy.